5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be in your midst today and to inaugurate the seminar on the changing role of women in India. In view of my various other engagements, I was till the last moment not sure whether I would be able to make it to this elite gathering. But it is my good fortune that I am able to be here and address you all. The above subject is not a new one to anybody. We have all along sympathized with women. We have given women a very high place both in the family and the society. Our ancestors have given the foremost place to women in family, and that is how the mother is considered first before the father, teacher, and the God. However, in recent times, maybe for the past 3 or 4 decades, women have not been given their due in the society. They have been relegated to a secondary role, and men have been considered superior. The main reason for this girl were not admitted to schools and were largely trained to be housemakers. We should not forget here that a woman, whether she is a housewife or a teacher or any other, has always guided the family and the society to a large extent. Gandhiji had advocated that women should be given equal status to that of men, and his one dream was to see that every girl child is educated. Though he is not with us today, his dream has come true partly, and the governments, both at the center and the states, are making all out efforts to provide full opportunities so that every girl child is educated, whether she is in a village or town. It may not be out of place here to mention that in addition to the opportunities being provided to the girl child, the central government has been promoting the spread of literacy among the illiterate women through the National Literacy Movement and the Operation Blackboard and various other schemes. Though one may argue that these schemes are not solely aimed at educating women, the fact is that it is women rather than the men who are mostly making use of these schemes. Today, after 2 decades of sustained efforts by the government, 60% of Indian women are educated. One can see women today competing equally with men in many fields. Women today are even not thinking twice before offering their services to the defense forces. Recently, a batch of 20 women pilots passed out of the Air Force Training Academy. Participation of women in public life is not new. More recently, women have come out to represent the people, and we can find many lady members in parliament and state legislatures. There are many women entrepreneurs who have established and are running big industries. Let us all who have gathered here take a pledge that we will fight tooth and nail against all women atrocities. If each and every one of us fight for equal status to them, then I am sure the position of women would improve. Basically, an Indian woman is at to change. I have expressed my views as a layman. There are experts who would throw more light on this subject. I once again thank you all for giving me a patient hearing. Dear Sir, I am in receipt of your letter of 10th instant along with check for rupees 1000 which will be credited to your account on realization. It is noticed that you have deducted two items from our statement of account, namely the credit notes for rupees 200 and rupees 100. It may be pointed out here that these above two items have already been deducted from the payment made to our salesman who visited your place during January last. This leaves a balance of rupees 300 and I shall be glad if you could kindly include this amount in your next remittance. During the past few years, I had to cut down the supplies to you as well as to other customers due a very critical supply position. I have now great pleasure to inform you that I will be able to resume the original supply schedule to you. I am sure you will be able to meet the demands of your customers and thus increase your sales. The calendars and diaries are still in the press, and as soon as they are ready, I will dispatch the same to you. However, I would like you to intimate us the exact number of calendars you require so that I can arrange to print name and address of your firm. An immediate reply is solicited to enable me to send the calendars early. Yours faithfully.